Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your hearts be light. From now on, your troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas night. I didn't hit the notes too good, but still, I tried. But guys, heading out to work, and lately I've decided to go back to the old style of making videos because I don't have a lot of time when I get home, you know. I have a family, gotta spend some time with them, you gotta rest, and you know, making the videos when I get home would just lead to serious burnout. And I know you guys care about me, right? And you guys don't want to see me burn. Oh, I just popped the thing on my shoes. You know that thing that you at the back of the shoes that helps you to put it on? Like you pull it, it just popped. But anyways, let's get to the content. Let us get to the content, guys. Vincenzo Montella has been sacked by Fiorentina for the second time this decade. It's crazy, man. What is going on with Vincenzo Montella? What is going on with this guy? I know the Italians like to sack their managers and all, but guys, Montella has been sacked in 2015. I think he was sacked by Fiorentina. Then he was sacked by Milan. I think he was sacked by Sampdoria too. So he was sacked by Sampdoria, Fiorentina. Then he went to AC Milan. Sacked by Milan. Then he went to Sevilla, sacked by Sevilla. Then he went back to Fiorentina and he's been sacked by Fiorentina. I think that's the way it goes. But Vincenzo Montella has been sacked in 2015, 16, 17, 18, and now in 2019. Like, what a manager, huh? Can't keep your job for shit. But guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich. I hope you guys enjoy this style of video where I talk to you on my way to work. If I don't do this, I won't talk to you at all. Or I'll just come home and piss off my wife. So let's do this. I'm not like one of those guys, you know, who neglect their wife for YouTube. I ain't gonna do that. I did it in the past, but you know, gotta pay more attention to the family these days. But anyways, let's talk about Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland to Man United, Borussia Dortmund, even Juventus thrown in the mix, or Red Bull Salzburg. Would he stay at Salzburg or would he go to Leipzig? Let's talk about Erling Haaland, man. The young, I think he's 19 still. Erling brought Haaland. He has hit Europe by storm this season. His dad was once a Man City player. Can't remember his full name, but he was infamously stamped out by Roy Keane. Roy Keane broke his knee in I think it was a Manchester derby, and Erling Haaland's father never fully recovered, had to retire. So with Erling Haaland being linked to Man United, that's kind of ironic, right? Roy Keane broke his father's leg. Roy Keane, a Man United legend, and then Erling Haaland to go to Man United. But I could definitely see it happening because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is there. And I think he once played under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer with a Norwegian club. If it was Brøndby, I think. Not 100%, but it's good when I don't know everything, you know. I can't know everything. If I know everything, it won't be fun, you know what I'm saying? I have to, you know, leave some things to the imagination. Some things for me to stay curious about. But Erling Haaland, this person is driving slow as hell. Erling Haaland, man, I'm going to pass them. Erling Haaland to Manchester United. Oh my God, what is going on with people on the road today? Erling Haaland to Man United. Would it happen? I think he might cost 30 million to 50 million pounds. Around that, in between that. Man United might have to overpay for him. Man United might end up paying more for him than a team like Borussia Dortmund or maybe Leipzig or Juventus might pay for him, because they like to rob the Premier League clubs because they know they got money. So, Erling Haaland, man, the guy has scored about 30 goals this season already. He's putting up some Lionel Messi numbers. And not only he scored the goals in the Austrian league, you know that league is easy, but he has been, you know, he scored them in the Champions League too. Even scored a Champions League hat-trick against Genk. So the man has proven himself at the highest level. But is he what Man United needs? Right now, they have striking options, Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford, but Rashford isn't a center forward. Martial is. Martial could also play wide. Lingard not in very good form. So do they want to bring in a guy like Haaland to play in the center forward position, push Martial and Rashford out wide and create a deadly strike force? That could be an option. Or maybe they could use Haaland off the bench, but why bring him in to play him off the bench? Would he fit well in the Premier League? Because the transition from a weaker league to the Premier League doesn't always happen to be smooth. Ask guys like coming over from the Bundesliga, guys like, what's his name, Brazilian there, Joel Linton, and ask guys like the West Ham striker there. What's his name? Damn, his name's not coming to me. And guys like Wesley came over from the Belgian league. You know, so it might not be the right move at this time. Maybe he needs more time to develop. Maybe he needs more time to, maybe he's too raw for the Premier League. You know, so Erling Haaland to United, should he take the opportunity? I think if United want him, he should take the opportunity, because how many opportunities are you going to get to play at a top club? You're like United. Not at their best these days, but still a top club. How many opportunities are you going to get? So if the opportunity comes, I suggest you take it with two hands. You might go to Dortmund and you may end up doing well, but that's Dortmund, that's the Bundesliga. We've seen many people do well in the Bundesliga, then come to the Premier League and can't really score. You know what I mean? And I don't know why that West Ham United striker's name's not coming to my head, you know. Sebastian Haller. He hasn't been lighting up the Premier League like he was scoring them for fun over there in the Bundesliga. So that's just a perfect example. But Haaland to United, I would like to see it happen. I would like to see Haaland in the Premier League and not in the Bundesliga. I'm slightly biased there, sorry. Sancho to Chelsea. Dortmund is saying that there's no way, no chance Sancho is going to leave in the winter transfer window coming up in a week or so. What do I think? I think Sancho should stay at Dortmund maybe until the end of the season. If you want to move, stay there until the end of the season and make a big summer move. Chelsea, they seems like the front runner right now. City in the talk as well. Maybe Liverpool. Man United as well. Sancho might just be coming home to England. I don't live in England. I'm just using the term home because, you know, that's where he's from. So he might just be coming home to England, and Chelsea could be the most likely destination. Again, I would love to see Sancho in the Premier League. That's the league that I watch. I watch the other leagues here and there, but not so much. I would love to see Jadon Sancho in the Premier League. Doesn't matter what club, but it seems like Chelsea might be the most fitting option for him. A lot of young players there, and he might just fit Frank Lampard's system. Guaita, the Crystal Palace goalkeeper, has been linked to a move to Man City as a backup option, or they say to give Ederson competition. But we damn well know that he won't be giving Ederson any competition. But maybe just a backup option if Claudio Bravo wants to move on to get game time at another club. Guaita is a solid keeper. He has been doing well for Crystal Palace. He's Spanish, Guardiola's Spanish. It makes sense. But should Guaita move from Palace to City to sit on the bench when he's Palace's number one? I don't think he should do that. He would be a great backup option for us, but you can't be selfish here. The player might want to move to City just to say he was part of that great team, that great Guardiola team. But I think he should stay his ass at Crystal Palace, and, they need him more. If we want a backup goalkeeper, maybe we should bring back Muric and let him be the backup goalkeeper. Simply put. Or go fresh and find a goalkeeper elsewhere, or bring in, Zach Steffen or one of them as the backup keeper and leave Guaita alone. That's what I think. We have also been linked to Marquinhos. The PSG, very versatile centre-back, could play anywhere across the back line and could play as a defensive midfielder. I like Marquinhos. I like Marquinhos. I like this rumor. I really, really like this rumor. He is also linked to Real Madrid. PSG, from PSG to Real Madrid or Man City. I could see this move happening simply because Marquinhos has been at PSG for a while and he's been winning the league all over there for, all those little trophies they have. And he's still only 25, 26. So this is the prime time for him to actually explore his options and journey somewhere else, you know what I mean? You don't want to be boring and just stay in France and never win the Champions League. That's just a job at PSG. That's just a job at PSG. But also, some of you guys might say, Man City can't win the Champions League either. So, touche, huh? So, Marquinhos to Man City. We need centre-backs, and I would love to see this move. He is quality. He's Brazilian, brings the flair. Link up with Ederson in the back there. Fernandinho still in the mid, would go further ahead, or maybe, who knows, will play alongside him. So I like the move. I like the Marquinhos move. Other news, Red Bull Salzburg, the director has said that Hwang Hee-chan will not be moving this winter transfer window. So Wolves would have to wait until the summer maybe, where he might be more expensive. Might sign a new contract, put a bigger release clause in there. But the Korean forward Hwang Hee-chan, who started in this season's Champions League, will not be moving to Wolves this winter. I was excited about this move because Hwang Hee-chan is quite an exciting player and I would love to see him in the Premier League. Bring all the best players in the Premier League. I don't feel sorry for them other leagues at all. Sorry, not sorry. But Cavani, Edinson Cavani, the Uruguayan striker, getting up there in age, has been out of favor at PSG for quite a while. Suffered injuries and Icardi came in, bam! Icardi has taken over on loan from Inter, and I think they will make his move permanent because it don't make sense Icardi go back to Inter. Like, they don't want him over there. Why are you going back? You know what I'm saying? He's settling very nicely at Paris Saint-Germain. You have proven yourself to be a worthy goal scorer. Cavani is a legend, a PSG legend, by all means, and he has fallen out of favor for a younger, maybe a more clinical striker. Plus, PSG has Mbappe. They have Choupo-Moting, who has done well at the club too. And Cavani, according to Sky Sports, will be moving to Atletico Madrid in the summer. In the summer. I don't know if the move will happen in the winter, but it said, from what I read, it said in the summer. So I'm excited about this move. It would be nice to see Cavani playing elsewhere. And it will be very nice to see Morata and Diego Costa get some competition over there. You see, moving from PSG to Atletico Madrid, and still there's going to be competition for the striking spot. But all the best to Cavani, though. Has been one of my favorite players. Like the look, the hair, the celebrations. He just gives his all. He just gives his all, man. Very elegant player. Then Oxlade-Chamberlain. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is injured again. Ligament damage. I think it is ankle this time that he suffered versus Flamengo in the 2019 Club World Cup final. So Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is injured. I did make a video reporting the injury like as soon as it happened. So I have already reported on that, but this is just a confirmed news that he is injured for real, and he will miss a few games. Let's say he will miss about 6 games. 6 to 10 games. But he won't play for the remainder of the year. You won't see him for the remainder of the year. He will miss the Leicester match, the match on the 28th, the match on the... Damn, there's a lot of games. I think the 2nd of January, then there's a match on the 4th. There's a lot of games, man. There's a lot of games. The schedule is very, very hectic. It's very, very hectic. No wonder why players are getting injured left, right, and center. Before I did say that these guys are paid to play, and you know they must stay fit and ready to deal with the rigors of the schedule. But guys, I rescind that, man. I'm gonna go back. The schedule is way too busy. It's like FIFA career mode shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you play today, you play tomorrow. Like, come on, it's ridiculous. The FA needs to do something about this. Seriously, I have grown to empathize with the managers and the players. Seriously. Heung-min Son, his red card against Chelsea. Was it a red card, guys? It was kind of soft, to be honest, but Son did fire off that kick when he should have just stayed on the ground and, you know, kept his foot to himself. But he fired off the kick, hit Antonio Rudiger in his chest. Rudiger did overreact a bit, and Mourinho jokingly said in his interview, that press conference, that he wished Rudiger a speedy recovery from his broken rib. And Spurs will appeal the ban. They will appeal the 3-match ban that he picked up for the red card. So will it get overturned again? Son already had a red card overturned this season. The ankle-breaking red card against Everton when, you know, Andre Gomes, that one was rescinded. Is the rib-breaking kick red card going to be rescinded too? We'd have to wait and see. The fixtures are coming up very fast, so the FA will need to make a decision fast. But I think the red card should stand. Son needs to be taught a very valuable lesson here. So that's my thoughts on that. That's just some news on that. A Chelsea fan was also arrested for racial abuse, and investigations are still going on for the alleged abuse from the Tottenham fans. So there's racism all over the place. The FA needs to do whatever they can to weed it out, but society needs to do what they can to weed out the racism. But I don't think it is. It's imprinted in the DNA of these people, and it's going to be very, very difficult, if not impossible, to get out. Seriously. That's just my thoughts on that. Then I did a bit of research, and I realized that Virgil van Dijk, since signing to Liverpool, have only missed one Premier League match, and that was when he just signed. He was injured when he signed, missed 2 games, and then played, missed the next game, but then he hasn't missed the Premier League game since. And Liverpool has only lost 4 times. 4 times. 4 times, you hear me? 2017, well, the first season he signed, the 2017-18, they lost a few matches under him. But that was that season. They placed 4th. The next season when they placed 2nd, only lost 1. Virgil van Dijk played 38 matches, never got subbed off. He has never been subbed off, by the way. That's the reason why Liverpool are winning. The key to beating Liverpool is Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk. I'm not saying to take him out. Not saying to take him out, but if Virgil van Dijk isn't playing for Liverpool in the Premier League, they're going to lose a couple games, you know, and that's the key right there. It's Virgil van Dijk. It is Virgil van Dijk. So I figured it out. Did some research there. Even in the Champions League, he has been very, very key. He has been key. So, last one before I go. Sadio Mane. He should win African Player of the Year award. You know why? I made a video on it yesterday, but I was like, you know what, I forgot to mention. Mane was 4th in the Ballon d'Or race this year, right? So why not? Why? According to the Ballon d'Or, he is the best African player. So if Mahrez or Salah wins it, both in the top 10, the last 3 standing in Africa, it'll be like kind of weird, wouldn't it? So Mane should be crowned African Player for 2019. African Player of the Year 2019. Making it the first time he has won the prestigious award. And that's my thoughts. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Long ass video with a lot of information. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Smash the thumbs up button. Let me know your thoughts on all the things I discussed in the comment section down below. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. Have yourselves a merry little Christmas.